Loaded up today. Gonna go get a new toy. Something I've been looking for forever. Heading off on our secret adventure today. What are we getting, bud?
A new lawnmower like John Deere.
A brand new used John Deere lawnmower. But what kind? Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
The old girl's running pretty good with a new fuel pump. Wouldn't you say, little man?
Yeah.
How's your Pokemon?
Good.
Good?
Yep.
Who's your favorite?
Pikachu.
Oh yeah, everyone loves Pikachu. Well, I'm an idiot, but an excited idiot. This is what I drove an hour north to get. What is it? It is a John Deere F935. It is a commercial zero-turn mower, front mount mower. Very different than what you might think of as a zero-turn. But it's a beast. Super excited to have it. It's a 72-inch cut. It's a 3-cylinder diesel. It's a bad dude. It will mow all this grass. All right, let's get a cold start. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, it even came with a full tank. So you may wonder why I have such a weird affinity for this quirky, awkward, mid-90s front mount mower. Well, I am a huge fan of country music, and especially older country music. My favorite country music star is George Jones. And if you know anything about George Jones, he had a little bit of an issue with alcohol, drugs, that type of thing. Got so bad he missed so many concerts. His nickname was No Show Jones, because he just didn't show up to his concerts half the time. Well, on one particular binge, he was at home and drunk or coked out of his mind or whatever it was, and he was wanting to go up to the liquor store to get more booze, and his wife hid all of his car keys. She said, "You're not going up there." Well, he decided that he still was going to find a way, so he looked around, and she might have taken the car keys, but she forgot about the old John Deere. And he actually drove his John Deere up to a liquor store, and the legend continues. So, a few years later, after he got sober, he actually wrote a song about it. And in the music video, he is driving a John Deere front mount mower. Now, I don't know if that's what he was driving the night that he actually drove it to the liquor store, but in the music video, he's driving along on one of these. So, I don't know. It just kind of makes me happy driving around in something that my hero drove. Yeah, it really doesn't matter what it is. If it's new to me, I'm going to try and do donuts with it. Just kidding. I am actually exhibiting the turning prowess of the John Deere. So why did I get one of these? Well, one of my first jobs was working for Parks, and I drove one of these for like 40 hours a week, and I just loved it. It's so comfortable to sit up on top of. It's so awkward. It's so unique. But once you get used to it, it mows great. You can tuck it just about anywhere you want. If you have trees, you can tuck the front deck underneath the trees without getting smacked in the face by branches. You can switch hands. You can drive left-handed. You can drive right-handed. If you want, you can take a drink with you. That's always kind of nice when you're mowing. At least I find that to be kind of nice. They're robust as can be, and they're comfortable. Not so much this one with the seat, but I think I'll have to address that. But to get one of those all set, I think we'll be in good shape. So I know I called it zero turn, and some people may argue that fact, but the rear tires turn almost 90 degrees. And if you add that into the fact that it has independent brakes, by pressing the left lever, you lock the inside left tire, and the right front tire will drive around, and it does essentially turn like a zero turn. Will scuff the gallon a little bit, but no worse than a regular zero turn. They're just fun, different kind of quirky machines. So what would you say would be a downside of a machine like this, or where a zero turn would have an advantage? In wide open fields, this thing pretty much runs neck and neck with your typical Z-Track, John Deere, or Toro X-Mark. But when you get into the real tight stuff, those guys definitely do better. This thing definitely rides smoother with a lot longer wheelbase than you would find. The bumps, just kind of, you can roll over them with the bigger front tires, and the back tires are so far behind you, when they bounce up, they don't really transfer as much of that energy to your body. So they run really good like that. Compared to a zero turn on side hills, this is no good. It's still pretty low center of gravity, but a true zero turn, they'll pretty much slide sideways. This may teeter if you got into some ugly ditches. I don't have any ditches, so I don't think that will be a problem. And then this model run of engines, or this model run of John Deere front mount mowers, came with a bunch of different engines and a bunch of different deck options. So this is the largest deck, the 72-inch, and also the most desired engine, the inline 3 Yanmar diesel. So I've kind of been on the hunt for one. I know they're quirky, but I think for my situation, I think it's going to work out just fine. If you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, sorry. Bye. Thanks for watching. Honestly, can't make this garbage up. Made it 4 passes across the yard, and she just stopped for no reason. Well, there's your problem. No idea what's wrong. Just stopped and died. So that sucks. There it is, middle of the yard. Was cutting beautifully until she wasn't. So yeah. I don't know. Might just kick my dog. I don't know. Something like that. Probably not going to kick my dog. But dang it, what the heck? Who could have seen it coming? Brand new 30-year-old machine. Makes it 50 feet before braking. Ugh. Crisis averted. It was just a fuse. We are back in business. In case you don't believe me, let's see. Yeah, you made that noise before, but well, there's your problem.